We'll send hang out a little bit, chat.
How does somebody without fingers flip a coin? These are the
You
questions.
got no fingers?
I'm just a floating suit.
He's just a suit.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Just so you guys know, we can hear Nick, but you can't right now. That's the gist of what he was just saying. Hey, chat. I'm gonna go grab a quick breakfast, but after this, if we're all still here at that point in the break, I think it's a good time to do a character interview because I'm very interested to. I don't know about you, but I'm very interested to find out how a suit with no hands can pick up 3 glasses of beer.
I am also curious about that. But first, if we're doing puzzles, my brain needs caffeine.
All right, so give me like 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
Twitch chat. I'm linking my backstory. You can read all 10 pages at your leisure. Whenever.
All right, grab some breakfast. Hello, chat. I'm actually going to turn on Twitch so I can see the chat. Okay. Nick the DM. Ah, okay, that's how that works. All right. Okay, cool. All right, so let's see. Is there anybody in the chat right now? Oh, cool. 9 people. Wow. Hello, Twitch chat. You cannot see me, and nor can I see you, but we are here. Right now, I'm here with. So is it Raijo? Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Or Ryan.
All right, I'm here with Ryan or Raijo from the game. You're everyone's favorite lizard monk.
Well, I'm the only lizard monk, so
This is true. But you're not the only lizard.
Kind of hard not to be the favorite. Yeah, but you didn't say favorite lizard, so.
However, you're not the only lizard, which is something I wasn't expecting, which is also a pleasant surprise.
Yeah.
So, my new friend, what can you tell us about your lizard man? Why does he like tasting everything so much? What's going on with that?
Well, yeah, he's a a stranger from a strange land. He doesn't understand, why these tables are now moving and attacking. So he's got to taste them. Never experienced chess or checkers. So what do you do when you're curious about something? You stick it in your mouth.
Yeah, clearly.
It's all about taste.
I don't know why everybody else didn't do it. It just seemed obvious.
Does
to
it
me.
taste
Like,
good?
Yeah.
Well, I mean that Jerry guy, he doesn't have any mouth with which to taste.
Yeah, I'm still not sure.
But,
I'm still not sure
with
what
Ebon, there's
what to
no
think of
excuse.
that.
You gotta just didn't even put any of the non-mimic stuff in their mouths.
That's true. Oh man. But yeah. So, oh man, how many things did we actually eat that last round? I think we got a table, some chairs, that loaf of bread. How was that?
It's pretty good, I guess. I don't know. It was no mimic leg. Mimic leg was probably the best thing in the room.
Yeah, no, that was pretty good. It's gonna be hard to hard to top that. Yeah, no, that was pretty good. It's gonna be hard to top that.
Yeah. But maybe this upcoming puzzle will be delicious.
You heard it here first, folks. Tasty puzzles. So, Twitch chat, for any of you who have been watching or who may have just joined us, in case you did not know, we are raising money for Extra Life, which is a really great charity that where for people who play games to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network hospitals across the United States. We're specifically today raising money for the Children's Miracle Network Hospital of Philadelphia. We have a good friend who went to that hospital when they were younger, and we decided that this would be a good way to say thank you for helping them, and also just a really nice thing to do. And speaking of raising money, there are a lot of, in case you haven't seen any of our posts or anything, there are lots of different ways to do so. You can go to Nick's page, which I believe is linked in the Twitch chat. If not, we can always get that set up in a little bit.
If you just type !Extra Life, it'll give you all kinds of details. Just put that in the chat.
Sweet. Otherwise, you can always go to the Extra Life website. It's just extralife.org, I believe. And you can search up Nick Roth, and you can go to his page as well. You can donate to him to mess us up, or perhaps change the music, or do all sorts of other fun, wacky stuff to the campaign. And you can also go. Each of us has an individual page that you can go to. Nick, are there links to those? Are there links to those pages on the Twitch chat, or?
So the Extra Life link takes you to the team,
Oh,
and
cool.
then if you type in !Playing, it'll give the name of everyone on stream right now.
That's really sweet. Since if that's the case, please go to the team page, the Goon Platoon page, and check us out. There we have lots of different ways so that you can probably you can donate to us. You can change change stuff for our characters, do all sorts of wacky stuff in the game. And so I figured now's a good time to maybe learn a little bit about that. Ryan, I've been talking to you about how good everything tastes. So Ryan, how do we how do I pronounce your lizard man's name?
Well, so it's Crow Exia Uzia.
Crow Exia Lucia. Okay. So
but just Crow or Croaks. Either one's fine.
I like Croaks. That's cool. So tell us, Ryan.
It's a bit of a mouthful.
So tell us how
just
can
before we
donating
get just to derail this for a moment.
Sure.
Ryan, I'm noticing that you're one on delay, and two, I'm pretty sure the echo is coming through you, just because you're the only person who doesn't echo. So do you have any idea why that might be? Because like your video is coming through, and then a couple seconds later, we're getting your audio. Do you have any idea why that might be? Or if no one's hearing the echo but me, I can refresh.
I hear it.
Okay, cool.
Also me.
I don't know where the delay would be coming from.
Are you using? Hold on. Let me think this through.
Do you have the Twitch and the Roll20 up? No, I don't know.
No, that wouldn't do it. Is your sound coming out of your headphones or is it coming out of your computer?
Yeah, it's coming out of my headset.
Okay, cool. Weird. Because do you guys see the delay too, or is that just me?
I mean, I'm getting it. I'm getting the delay.
Weird. Huh. Well, feel free to try and troubleshoot that as it comes available to you. Because it's not the worst, but it is there.
That's very strange. All right. Well, Brian, real quick. I know you're looking stuff up, but while you're doing that, how can the folks on Twitch or out there help donate towards anything for Croaks? What's Croaks' gimmick?
Well, I don't really have a gimmick. It's just I'm kind of more just zany on my own. I don't have anything going on, especially for my character.
Okay. All right. In that case, donate towards Croaks, and he'll do more wacky stuff. maybe you know, maybe he'll eat something crazy next.
Croaks is the epitome of the internet. Pay me, and I will eat strange things.
Well, I was going to eat something.
One or more of you probably wants a piece of paper for this next room.
Oh, a piece of paper?
Yeah.
I have lots of that.
Eat strange things.
Like
jump off
in game or in real life?
In real life.
No, we have to do real stuff. We have to write things down.
I have large graph paper.
Yep. I mean, like, you might need it, you might not. It's just, it might help for at least one of the challenges you're going to come across.
I got a notebook.
Cool.
How much time do we got left on the clock, Nick?
About a minute.
Okay.
Is this a pencil type thing or a pen type thing?
I don't know. Depends on your process for puzzles.
We'll be back with more character interviews soon.
Paper, if that's a thing.
Like a couple
Go
of
ahead.
hours.
Checkbook. Oh. I have some fun dice that I got as a Christmas present. Evil, neutral. Hey, who needs their alignment rolled?
Actually, can you roll the I have the neutral. Can you roll me an alignment?
The lawful chaotic?
The lawful chaotic?
Yes.
Give me that spectrum.
You got lawful.
All right.
All right, lawful neutral.
I'm writing it as neutral lawful on my sheet.
Nice.
Yeah, my original thing was I had put it down as neutral with a question mark. Or no, I think it was neutral something.
I also have a smaller ruler.
All right.
I have a large ruler and a small one. And many pens. And many leather-bound books.
You probably won't need the books or the ruler.
What about whiteboard spray?
I don't think you'll need whiteboard spray.
I have envelopes. We can just mail this puzzle in.
Yeah, all right. Ryan, I don't know if you know that your image went black. Can you guys see him?
Nope, he's black.
Just refresh,
I can see
refresh
him.
your page. That's what happened. I can see him right
Okay.
now, but
Oh, okay.
that's what's been,
Hold on.
it's been happening a couple times.
Oh, okay. All is well. Alrighty. So, you guys ready to get this show on the road?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You open the door on the other side of the like promenade and come out here. Now, wait a moment while I bring up the description for you. Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
You enter the room to see a strange apartment. Someone clearly lives here, but with your context, it's hard to say who. The computer
Okay.
blinks to life as you enter and displays a password entry window.
How high up is the password entry?
It's here, roughly.
I cannot reach it. I look at all of you.
I pick up the lizard. To help
Also,
him read
right
it.
at that moment, just before you really have time to do a whole lot,
Oh.
this guy appears, just
Oh, no,
poofs
it's
out of a
it's a
puff
silly
of
hat guy.
purple smoke, and is like, "Hello! Are you guys ready for some puzzles?"
Hell yes.
I like cock my head to the side.
I attempt to pick up this Glock.
All right, I will describe that in a moment. I guess you can pick it up. So it's a little heavy for your weird clothy hands, but you do get it up.
Not understanding what I'm supposed to do, I throw it at him.
Okay. He just kind of like dodges. Anyway, is it in this room? You'll find that you need to proceed. You need to get into this vault, and he points up the ladder.
Okay.
He goes, "The rest is up to you. You have a time limit. Good luck."
Oh, we don't even know what the time limit is.
And then he disappears.
All right.
It's because the
I
time limit is a meta time limit.
Oh.
I investigate the vault. I'm assuming there's something blocking us from going through it.
All right, so
Whatever
you
that
go
is,
up the
hatch door.
staircase, and you see this.
Light bulbs. Oh, it's one of these games. Turn on all the light bulbs.
And this is where the campaign comes to an end, folks.
So
No.
what are these ring things?
They are little like discs. There's a pile of them next to the vault, and you see that there's one sitting in it.
What?
So they're like
so this
think
bottom right
Othello.
corner is a
Like,
pile.
yes, see that there's a pile of them here.
Okay.
I think you have control over those. Let me make sure.
So.
All right. So let's see. This is 5 by 5.
Oh, you don't. Okay, one sec. Let me just put these out real quick. But all right, you're not gonna. You might be able to just raw solve this, but this is the final challenge. You're supposed to get hints.
Yeah, no, we got that. This is the puzzle. We gotta find the answer.
Yeah, the clues.
Wait, are you putting them all out? No, I want them in the corner.
I know. I'm putting them out just to give you control over them.
Okay.
Quick question, Nick. So, actually, no, Dan, you're the one up there. So what is Jerry? Does Jerry understand what all this is? Do we know what light bulbs are? Or
well,
oh yes.
So okay, the colors that are on.
Universe.
The red ones are actually glowing red, and the green ones are glowing green. It's not like they're just like on or off.
Okay.
Where are we
Okay.
hearing that from?
It's echoing through Ryan's headset, I think.
Ah.
Okay. I think that was the one that was sitting there. Let me double check.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the one that was there at the start. Okay, cool.
Okay, I move it here and see what happens.
This one turns red.
That's it? Nothing
Yep.
else turns on?
Nothing else turns on.
I move it there.
Still nothing.
I move it back.
Still nothing. Oh wait, sorry, to there? Yes.
Yeah.
Great.
I move one here.
Red.
So let's
And
see.
red.
It's confusing. I set it back to normal.
Okay,
I go down the ladder.
cool. Back to the room. Now you can investigate various parts of the room, and I can give you further information, or you can just, like, do whatever it is that you do.
Do you tell us what's up there?
Yeah, there are rings and light bulbs, and you two with the tongues just taste things until you know what to do.
For the purpose of expediency, I'm going to assume you share all knowledge you come across.
Okay.
So you don't have to RP that.
Do we know? Do I know what a light bulb is?
You might be able to figure it out.
Okay.
There is like a surprising level of technology in Kingshire. Not like advanced, but like more than you would expect from a typical D&D setting.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and morph back into my lizard person form.
Okay, that's probably for the best.
Yeah, noticing that this puzzle is going to require like some hands.
Yeah.
Can we look at the computer?
Yes. You look at the computer.
Somebody's into anime. Oh, it's Persona. Okay.
So yeah, this is what is showing on the screen.
Exactly 10 characters. That's
Okay.
convenient.
The password is password.
No special characters, no repeats. 2 numbers, 1 capital letter. So how many possible solutions are there? Quick, brute force.
I know I shouldn't have to remind you about this since it already violates the policy and won't be allowed anyway. Please don't make your login credentials password again. Just use.
Wait.
So
Type in password backwards.
Okay. Does not work.
Drow sap.
I want to. So there's a sticky note here that says the password is password with like some underlines and
Lot.
stuff. Can we try that?
There doesn't appear to be a way to type the umlaut on the keyboard, and you can't specify like fonts in the password thing, so you can't like put an underline on it.
Cool. Just to rule it out, can we
Yeah.
type password with a capital P? Okay.
Are we able to click on the folder?
No, if you try to click on anything with a password box, it's not working.
Okay. I think the password is. What is? The
Yeah,
password?
oh wait, I have music for the puzzle room just because I figured we'll be here a while. With a lot of
Is
silence
that the
otherwise.
password?
Oh, okay.
No. Was that a symbol that I got it, or a sound that I got it wrong, or did that happen in real life? The Windows dunk.
No, that was somebody got it wrong, and it's wrong. I'm just gonna say from now on so I could let the music play otherwise.
Okay.
All right. I don't know how long our time limit is.
It is until the end of this session.
Oh, okay.
So like it's a meta
I
time.
get it.
Pretty much, if you fail, and you just don't
Okay.
get a prize. If you do it
So-
early, you get a prize.
So Nick, while everyone's fiddling around with the computer, can
Okay.
I spend 10 minutes and I'm gonna cast Detect Magic as a ritual?
Sure.
Okay. So yeah, so just let me know when that 10 minutes is up. After.
Okay.
I'm not
So
gonna-
now this is actually kind of jarring. You detect nothing.
no magic.
Like all magic in here is like on a person nearby. Like with the kind of stuff near you, you would expect to see way more. There is nothing.
Okay. Acolyte, the acolyte's going to kind of turns head and it's going to tell everyone, "This is strange. This one detects no magic anywhere
No magic anywhere.
at all. Indeed.
Surely this crazy box is magic.
I would think this one would think so as well, but it appears not." And I got like I move my beady little eyes around. I keep like searching the room, but nothing. And I say that nothing.
Would you like to look around the room, or do you want to just focus on the computer for now?
I wouldn't mind looking around the room if everyone else is cool with that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with it. What do you guys think?
I need to write down this umlaut thingy first.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
All right,
An
I'm good.
alphanumeric string of 10 characters, 1 capital letter, 2 numbers. Don't repeat. Cannot contain any special characters.
Okay, you good, Drew?
Yep.
Okay. All right, what would you like to look at? And describe it by area as compared to like singular objects.
Can I look at that statue thing?
Okay, so that is a samurai armor. Looking at it, it is clearly ornamental, but meant to appear real to anyone who hasn't ever been in battle.
Okay.
Inside the armor is a metal figure with a darkened screen for a face.
Okay. This is very strange.
And you can roll like perception or investigation on anything if you want to like double down on something.
And go ahead.
So I'm just wondering what's on the desk over
The table?
the table, yeah, over here.
Okay. The table. There is a gun with hazard. Oh no, that's on the ground now. A half-empty bottle of water, a cup of stale tea, an ornate sheathed short sword, and 4 books. The books specifically are The Art of War, Advanced Hyper-SQL Query Techniques, Games in the Culture of the Early 21st Century, and Deep in the Marrow, Production Diaries of Mr. Bones' Wild Bride.
God damn it.
Has anyone taken a look at that suit of armor yet?
Yeah, it is ornamental. Inside is a metal figure with a screen for a face. The screen is darkened currently.
Okay.
Yeah, since we're familiar with fighting, with battle, it looks like it's it looks like it's yeah, like you said, ornamental.
Is this
it's not
cotton lamp plugged in?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, when I refresh, I lost my character page. I gotta open it up.
If you look closer,
The powered plan.
okay, it is. It looks like it has like a mister on it, like that. Every couple of seconds, it just goes like a little bit of a puff of water pops out.
Okay. I follow the cord off screen over here.
Okay, it plugs into a wall socket.
All right. Then I follow this cord because
Okay,
apparently the wall socket is off screen over here.
yeah, it
But
leads
this is
to
serious
the
cord.
computer or whatever. These wires don't make any sense, but that is where it is.
Can we? What's on the table here? Or were those the books from before?
That's the book, the sword, the water, the tea. And then-
A sword?
Wait, there's
Yeah.
a sword on the table?
Yes.
What kind of
I'll
sword?
read it again. On the
Okay.
table
Yeah.
is a half-empty bottle of water, a cup full of stale tea, an ornate sheathed short sword, and the 4 books.
What? Can we look at what's pinned up over here above the computer?
Sure. Papers. Where did I put that? Papers in front of his desk. Okay. They appear to be details of a building you've never seen before, along with plans for a heist. There's also motivational posters and quotes. Motivational posters and quotes from someone named, and then I'll type their name in the chat. Yeah, that's what the quotes are being attributed to.
Okay. Can I look out the window? Is that there's
Sure.
a window? Yeah. What do I see out there?
Outside the window, a futuristic cityscape sprawls out before you as flying cars zip by. A giant projection reads, Happy Mega Christmas, above a readout of the date, time, and current temperature.
Does it? What is the date, time, and
The
what's
date
the date?
is 10/25 and then 96.
96. Happy Mega Christmas.
Yes.
I turn around and say, and I say this like, apparently it is Mega Christmas.
Okay.
Okay.
I do not know what this means.
I investigate these papers on the floor here and this larger sword.
Sure. Papers on the ground. There are several notices and bills to, and then it attributed the occupant of dwelling 16. None of them seem particularly relevant.
What about that sword right next to it?
I did not notice that when writing the puzzles for this room.
Okay.
What about these papers?
Alright, papers by the window. There are several hand-drawn sketches of the buildings and events that could be seen through this window. They seem to heavily feature birds.
All right, so this potted plant
Okay.
over here.
Yes.
Can I just grab it and pull it out
what's
and then
this
kind
object
of
over
shake it to see
here?
if there's anything hidden under there?
Yes, there is now dirt all over the ground. The potted plant will probably die.
Okay, I take the potted plant and smack the armor with
Oh, I
it.
think I'm out of.
Okay. The armor does not seem phased by the potted plant. The armor itself is kind of shitty, but the metal figure inside is sturdy.
Hey, wait, can Jerry wear this armor as
We'd
armor?
have to take it off the figure, which would take some time and be quite difficult.
Hmm.
Also, it wouldn't be very effective.
Yeah. I don't think I need. I don't know.
Hmm.
I could probably wrap myself around the metal figure. That might be more helpful. Here, can you go back to the computer screen real quick, and I'm gonna take a screenshot.
Sure.
Oh, so we can keep looking at it. Okay, that's smart.
Oh, here, can we type that name in? The Mad Lichen with the 4 and the 1 and
Sure. You get an error sound.
Okay.
Good thought, though. It does match.
Green.
Like that does hit the all the requirements.
Yeah.
New bitmap image screen. Edit.
Can we take the? Sorry.
You're good. I'm talking to myself.
Can we take a look at the browsers that he has open?
Oh, you can't click anything other than the password box right now. You're locked out.
What's today's date?
10/25.
I typed the date in.
Just that, the 4 characters.
I guess.
Okay, you get the error sound.
Hmm.
It's 10/25, you said?
Yes.
I type in October 25th. Wait, oh, October 25.
It dings at you. Or sorry, gives you the error sound.
Oh, is it that?
No.
What about with the 10?
No.
Hmm.
Did we try that password? Password?
Yeah, that has special characters. There isn't a way to type it. You could do even if you did know the Windows key to put in the umlaut, that wouldn't be the answer.
Thought of everything, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I don't think Acolyte knows shit about computers, so we're gonna look around, and perhaps can I like inspect like the bed and the telescope? Well, I don't know if I have the telescope, but
Sure. There isn't anything of note. On those.
nothing on the bed or like.
I mean, like, I can describe things, but they will just be red herrings.
Okay.
I've given you enough scripted red herrings. I don't need to give you additional ones.
All right.
What do we think WPF stands for?
WPF?
Yeah, so this bar where we enter the password, the title is WPF.
It is what happens when you type in password window on Google.
Okay. Hey, instead of entering a password, I click on the X button to close it.
You do so, and the screen goes dark.
I shake the mouse.
It comes back on, and a password window pops up.
Ah.
Good
Ah.
thought, though.
Can we minimize it?
Do you try to minimize it?
Yes.
Okay, sure. You minimize it. You can see slightly more of the cover of that YouTube video. If you type in the title on YouTube, you can get the part that's getting covered. But that's about it.
I maximize it instead. And search for hidden things that we didn't see.
It covers the screen. It is white except for your enter password window.
I put it back.
Okay, it is back.
Huh.
Explore the room further.
Yeah, can we go back to the room?
Sure. The room.
Alright, so there's some building plans and like weird plans for a heist, which I don't know if we recognize as a heist, but I guess we do.
What
Can
were
we
the
flip
books?
through the books and see if anything jumps out?
Good thinking, Kristen.
Sure. The Art of War is exactly as written. There probably exists a copy of it on your world just because of how multiverse theory works. Advanced HyperSQL query techniques looks absolute nonsense to you. You don't actually have any context for how that would work. Games in the Culture of the Early 21st Century appears to be just a history book about video games. And Deep in the Marrow, Production Diaries of Mr. Bones' Wild Ride. You're vaguely familiar with Mr. Bones because he was a hero that helped save the world however far long ago. I think 65 years at this point. But other than that, like, it looks like, from your perspective, it looks like fan fiction written about what happened after he disappeared.
Let's
My
look
Grand
at
Wizard
that.
loved that show.
I look for bookmarks, or underlines, or highlights, or notes in the margin.
There is a bookmark in the Production Diaries, and it turns to a page about his arrival through a rift via the Bone Train. It's page number 98.
This is all written in common.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I do
Oh,
a
yeah, go ahead,
general
go ahead.
investigation check to see if it can get some clue about where to start?
I
Sure.
tried that password.
Oh, password 98, is that what you're trying to type in?
Yep.
Yeah, that does not work.
Okay.
Can I take a closer look at the papers on the floor?
Okay.
I got 24.
You get the sense that just because of how this is set up, so you're pretty much looking for a clue, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, more a focus so that
Okay.
we're not just
You
blindly
know
running around.
the computer is important because there's a lot of stuff going on there. You know that the armor seems important for whatever reason. Like something about the figure with the screen stands out. But you will have to roll additional investigation checks if you want to like look into him specifically.
Well, I mean, the
as
armor
does-
can turn on in a second when we fix the computer because he's plugged in to the computer.
No, it's plugged into the power source.
Oh, okay.
But he is plugged in. You're correct.
Apparently, the armor takes 3 times as many power sources.
I mean, it's a robot.
Can we try plugging the armor into?
And then, you know, you can probably disregard the papers on the floor, the water, the tea, and the books. The rest of it's like, who knows? But oh, and just so
Have we done
something that
anything
you
with
haven't, that I haven't mentioned because it got moved from where these descriptions are written from. There was the gun with hazard stripes. Upon inspection, it is real, but not loaded.
Okay.
Okay. I check every vent.
It blows air at you.
Okay. I like Kristen do something.
I'm gonna investigate the statue more.
Okay, roll investigation for me.
Nope.
Does someone want to help her to give her advantage?
I investigate the statue with her because I have advantage on all investigation checks.
All right, cool. Well, yours is enough to give her advantage, so there.
Team effort.
There is so after a little bit of investigation, you notice that the armor has a slit in it that continues into the belly of the figure and seems to go quite deep.
How wide is the slit? Is it disc wide, like the discs up top that we saw?
No, it's about 1.5 inches across, and then it's about the thickness of a disc, though.
Hey, this short sword here. I unsheath it and stick it in it.
Okay.
And poke it.
You put it in the slit, and then it gives you a click, and the screen on its face lights up with the text B26.
Okay.
What did you do?
He
So
put
this
the short sword in its stomach.
It is about 1.5 inches wide and about the thickness of a disc, and probably related to the dude in armor. So,
We got B26.
where did I stick him? In the stomach?
You pretty much had him seppuku himself.
He's seppuku'd. Okay, that's where I thought our imagery was.
It upon closer investigation, the short sword is a.
Can I take a
Is that a capital
closer
B?
look at the- Oh.
Yes, it's a capital B, but it doesn't matter. What? Drew? Oh,
think
Drew
you lagged
froze.
out.
Go ahead and take a closer look at the
Can you guys see him? I need to refresh.
No, he kind of froze and then.
Okay, Drew, if you can hear us, refresh.
I just did.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
there you are.
Good.
All right, what's up? What do you want to take
Okay.
a closer look at?
Closer look at the maps and stuff on the wall.
Okay.
Like, I guess I'm trying to see, like, I don't know how much I know about cartography, but like if they have like a particular like layout or something, or like if they're done in like a grid.
They're clearly a building, but it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to you because it's just of a different architecture and of a scale that you're not used to.
Okay. And the other paper is done.
There's
it-
quotes and heist
Quotes and
stuff,
stuff.
and it seems like there's security logs, like the type of thing you would need to run a heist and also just put in front of your computer for motivation.
Okay.
So if can I like lay down in the bed and just look up and see if I see anything hanging over the bed?
You do. It is a picture of a Persona character that the chat decides is the best waifu.
Thank you,
I'll
chat.
go reach up and kind of tear the poster down.
Okay.
in chat's bedroom.
You are greeted by a blank piece of ceiling.
As expected.
You should taste the poster.
Oh, of course. Because so I'm getting out of bed, kind of crumpling the poster up into a ball, and then I'm going to eat it.
It tastes
And
lonely.
then see where these nice. I want to see where these stairs go.
Oh, it goes to the vault. I could show you the vault again. It was this.
Yeah, the ladder takes you up there,
Oh, okay.
and you see this
Okay.
display in front of you in front of the vault.
Okay. Yeah, so then I'll head back down.
Okay. So,
Alright. Go on.
we're gonna look at the armor, right? What part of it lit up with a B26 is?
Its face is a screen, so the screen turned on and displayed the.
Is there anything else on it that looks screen-like, or is
No.
it? So
What if-
really, it's a metal figure to have a face for a screen.
Can we put the sword in a different way? Can we like put it like flip it around?
No, I mean you do. You flip it over, you put it back in, and it when you take it out, it turns off. When you put it in, it turns back on, and displays B26 again.
Okay.
I say B26 to it. Bye, Josh.
No response.
Bravo 26?
No. Never mind.
No,
What about the
did
plant?
you have something, Christian?
Well,
Yeah.
I was gonna ask if we could put that other sword in it, if it did anything, but then I remembered you didn't.
I didn't realize
No,
that sword
that
was
sword
there.
was
Yeah.
So
That's not a real sword.
Looking at it though, it is far too long to like go all the way in. Like
Okay.
this one goes up to the hilt.
Oh, what did the pistol have on it again?
Hazard
hazard
stripes.
warning.
So they're just like
Blue thing
black
on
and
the
yellow.
ceiling.
But you
That's
can
it?
see them on it.
That's it. It's
Yeah.
just
Is there anything
a pistol with
on this,
hazard
like,
stripes
piece of
and
blue on the
nothing
ceiling?
else. A serial number?
The piece of blue on the ceiling appears to be like a sticker for a band.
It's a weird place to put it.
What,
Hey, did we
what
investigate
band?
this ridiculous-looking thing?
It's a bazooka.
Oh.
Does it look like I could stick it into the piece of armor?
No.
Um.
You roll an insight check. Any of you?
Sure. I'm good at that.
Oh! Oh, wow,
Uh,
you're really bad. Good.
Boom.
Okay. Crow, you rolled the highest. You're pretty certain that you've solved everything to do with the samurai. You think that puzzle result was that combination.
Ryan Black on anyone else's?
So-
No, I can see him.
You gotta refresh.
What's up, Christian?
I'm just really hung up on this password thing, and if anyone
Do you want
Like-
to go back to that?
could help me. So, okay, so I'm
Yeah,
very
what's up?
confused about the fact that it's not October 25th because the email says, hey, just make it your birthday or something. And the thing in the bottom left corner says happy birthday. And we know that today is 10/25, and it just like, and that fits all the requirements. And I feel like I don't know what I'm missing. And if anyone has insights.
Okay, so OCT OBER. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
What about
It's 10 characters, right?
Yep, it's 10.
think the
Again,
space
if you guys want to
So-
roll, if you want a clue on this, you can roll insight again.
No, that's October 25th. October 25 is only 9 characters.
I think, does
Well, I'm
the
saying
space,
it needs 10 characters.
Yeah. So,
does the space not count?
oh, I mean, I don't know if you were doing a space. Okay, so no special characters.
I rolled a 19.
Okay, I'm not going to give you a hint unless everyone decides you want it, but
Okay. His name was Mad Lycan. With a 4 and a 1.
well, Mad Lycan was the guy who's being quoted on all those motivational posters.
Yeah.
Oh.
Apparently, this guy's name is probably like Mr. Vico.
Vico.
His name is.
Is the name that the email seems to be
His
addressed
name's
to.
probably Stefan Vico because it's stefan@shadowcorp.gmail.com.
Yeah.
Which is 10 characters we can try. It
Or
doesn't
maybe,
require
or maybe
requirements.
it's this Sarah Lavar. We don't know which one is the actual recipient.
True.
I mean, it looks like it's actually it looks like Sarah Lavar. Since they're typing this email, so
no,
it looks like
I that was just how I. These are both received.
Oh, okay.
It's just that's how I had to futz them up. I am
Got it.
somewhat limited in what I can make.
Thanks, Errata Ghost.
So did we try October B26?
Dave, that has not been tried yet. Would you like to try it?
Yeah, go for it.
I would like to try it.
All right, you get the error sound. Oh, just for reference, something I realized I never mentioned. That sticky note is actually literally a sticky note.
Yeah.
Like everything
Oh.
else here is on the screen. The sticky note is actually a sticky note.
Oh,
Like-
can we lift the sticky note?
Yeah, see what's on the back.
It's blank, but like I was just saying.
Is there anything
it's-
underneath it on the screen?
No, it is transparent. You can kind of see through it.
Transparent sticky note.
I mean,
That's
it's more
impressive.
that it's being lit from behind and it's very thin.
Apparently, this person
does
plays
it
a lot of
taste
Civ 4. Wallet, Shadow Corp. Jeez.
I think what's funny is that this is the nondescript space future, and they're still using Internet Explorer. Clearly, this is a dystopia.
So, I should try typing his name in, even though it probably isn't that because there are no numbers, but to rule it out.
Okay, you get the error sound.
Okay.
Oh.
Menu.
Well,
Oh.
wait, that's 10 characters, right? So why don't we try... let's see. I can type correctly. That.
Ah,
You
please.
get the error sound.
All right, what if I make the V lowercase?
You get the error sound.
Okay.
What if we do every variation of making those letters uppercase or lowercase?
I
or
appreciate
numbers?
You get an error sound. Several.
We said it was
Um,
10:25,
make
right?
the E a
Yeah, that is the
3,
current date. Mega Christmas
and
is
then
on 10.
O to 0.
No, that would be one of those variations
Yeah,
I was
I know.
talking about.
I got it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Dan. Stefan 10:25.
It's not Stefan Vico or any variation
So, like-
of Stefan Vico.
Is it Stefan 1025?
Yeah.
It is not. Although, so a clue that I'm going to give you guys because you did roll inside, and then also just because I want to clear this up. When they say repeat, they mean at all, not just next to one another. So like October repeats O, for example.
Oh, okay. You could do like. OCT 20.
So the password can't be password because S is in there twice, but the password is password. What's an alternate character for S?
If you're
Oh, you
just
know
doing
what?
replacements,
I guess
it'll
a
only be 8
capital
letters.
S. And a lowercase s are different characters.
But does that count? Like our
You're
lower
not
number
sure.
counted as 1?
Wait.
You are not sure, but you know that if you're just doing replacements, you'll still end up with 8 letters, which is not enough.
Oh.
No, but that's important because, like, your example about.
Oh, okay, sure. Yes, capitals are the same letter.
Okay, so.
It could be like. Maybe the password is password, but like with extra letters or characters in it, where the umlaut and the underlined letters are.
Well,
Like maybe they represent like other characters.
so like,
That like it could be more than one. It could be like password or password or something like there could be like other things in there. So that way the S doesn't repeat.
what would be a different character for W? Maybe it's just uppercase.
Yeah, it might be that the no, because capital S and lowercase
Like-
S are the same.
That would have no repeats. No, wait, there's 2 5s. Shit. Darn.
Hmm.
If people in the chat want to try and help out, you're totally allowed to help with the puzzle, if you guys will accept that. But you don't have to look at it.
Yeah.
I won't read it out. But like,
Hey, chat can help.
Hey, why do you think there's no puzzle B.exe?
Maybe because B is on the statue.
It's number 26. Maybe. I thank you for your continued compliance. Are we sure the date of wherever we are right now is the same date that we think it is?
well, it's listed outside, so you're pretty sure
Okay.
it's like that. At least that's accurate.
Okay.
So Today's 10/25. Mega Christmas. What were the other? I look out the window again. What were the other number? The other words I saw out there? It was Mega Christmas. Happy Mega Christmas.
It has the date, time, and temperature.
What? Okay.
So the time's going to change, and the temperature is also not something you could make your password.
That's fair.
Maybe it's the temperature of his birthday. Averaged together. Are we having an inconvenient truth moment right here?
Hey, which waifu was on that poster?
The best one.
No, I know that. But which one?
It's a good question.
Maybe
All right, chat.
that's his password.
Time to pick which waifu was on the poster. Since it is undetermined, it is obviously not the answer. But like, I appreciate that.
Listen.
Alright, is there something we can roll? Because we haven't...
Yeah, sure. You can try and roll insight for more clues if you want.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Does anybody else want to roll, or should I just go? Okay.
Okay. Can I like check around the room and see if there's anything out of place?
I mean, you've seen most of the room. It's kind of hard to tell what's out of place, though.
Okay.
All right. So with a 19, you are pretty sure that the case is as written, except for one or more of these which have to be changed to capital, and that the ones that are being underlined or umlauted are changed to something. And you kind of get the sense that this guy does literally the bare minimum for passwords.
Mm-hmm.
So he probably only has one capital letter.
So yeah, it's probably capital.
Yeah, because that's the only... I bet the same thing probably happened to the S and the W.
Actually,
Are
hang
they
on.
both not? I wonder, because if the umlaut means capital and the S and the W mean like they're numbers or something.
Hey, can I try this?
That does not work. Cool, though.
Okay.
That's witty. Oh, actually, also with that insight, something is bothering you about the vault. Like, you think there's
About the
something
what?
about the vault. You think that there's something you might be able to put together there, but you're not entirely sure what yet.
Okay.
You might be missing something.
Hey, I want to look at the vault.
All right.
Yeah.
So the A is probably capital, in theory, and the first S is something else, and the same change is made to the W.
How many discs are there?
There are 13, I think.
That's
13.
over half of the number of spaces. So what happens if I... Ooh, wait, let me start drawing.
Okay.
Then I'll say what I want to do.
Can I try moving one of the discs?
Sure. Go ahead. You can move them, like, as you...
No, I know. I just
Yeah.
want to.
Okay, tell me when you want me to resolve, and I can...
Can you
turn the
resolve
lights
that
on.
one?
Okay, let me check it against.
Oh wait, these have
No change.
codes. Okay, interesting. No change.
I
Yeah.
want to lay all the discs out in this format. So none are directly adjacent. And that should use all 13 discs, because that sounds like if I could click and drag. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Right, something's wrong with these discs.
I don't think we can move the.
Is there just one you can't move? Hold on. Yep, I missed one. There I are.
It looks like two if
Yeah,
they're.
there you go. Move.
Looks. Oh, never mind. There's 12 discs.
Okay,
Does
let me
it overlap?
do a quick count to make sure I'm not missing one. You might have moved one off the edge by accident. There are 13 discs. There you go.
All right.
Where did you get that disc?
Okay, hold on.
What happened now?
They don't all turn green, but some of them might. Hold on, let me figure out which.
This seems like an appropriate use of all 13 discs.
That is a really cool solution. Unfortunately, it is not the solution.
Perhaps we could try doing it in the opposite manner.
Well, then we'll have a disc left over.
Would we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yep.
11. We
So
would have a
because
disc left.
this is an arrangement that uses the middle,
You're right. You're right.
and they're odd numbers.
Hmm. Oh. No, that doesn't work. I was about to say, what if it's B, 26th letter of the alphabet? But that's not good. B26.
That is the result that you get.
Huh.
Can... Is there... So, like, I try to pluck out one disc at a time and then put it back in this formation. Do any of... Like, if I remove a single disc from this currently, does that turn the green light red?
Turn this green light red?
Yeah, so, like, if I remove a single one of these, and I keep checking them. I pull one out and then I put it back.
Okay.
And I pull a different one out.
Doing that.
Do any of those configurations make them all red?
You notice removing any of them from row I turns that green light red.
Okay.
Does that affect anything in the columns or no?
No.
Okay.
What happens if I do that?
Well, this one definitely turns red, but I will check if that fixes anything else.
Maybe the number of discs in each row and the number of discs in each column and the spacing of them has to be different.
Is this like geometric Sudoku?
Like, sort of, maybe. But you do know that these numbers or letters, or the letters matter to some extent.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
not like as a solution thing, but more like as a key.
So... If I pull away this disc, that will light back up.
Yes.
Okay, now if I move this disc over...
It turns back off again, or it turns
Okay.
to red again.
How about if I move this one here?
Turns to
Same thing?
red.
Okay, so those two seem to be... If we're trying to make these all green, those two seem to be where it goes. Because all red didn't do anything, right?
Right.
Okay.
Do you want to take all the other ones off the board, or do you want to... Like, what are you doing here?
If we do that, does that row stay green?
Yes. If you take everything but those two off the board, this row stays green. Also, this row turns green.
Which row?
Right, you can't see. This one. This column.
Oh.
Hey,
When
let's
everything else is off the board. Yeah.
Yeah, that seems good.
Okay. So you've got some hints now. You're probably not going to be able to solve this without at least one more clue. That you're going to find through another puzzle.
We should put this one back. Because that should light something up, right?
This one
Yeah.
lights up.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to assume this is a good thing, and I'm going to mark this as a safe configuration. What happens in this corner?
Nothing. Actually, sorry. When you put it there, this one goes off.
Okay. I think only one can be in the bottom row.
Want to find that out? We determine by moving one in each thing to see if any of those configurations keep it green.
It's green only when the only thing in it is this exactly.
Okay.
Do D or B turn green?
So it seems like they all have an exact configuration that they want.
Yeah.
Right? Like it seems like E doesn't want anything. I wants
I
those
wants
two
to-
where they
I
are, and
wants
J
those
wants
two.
that one.
Yeah. If we do this, does like B or D light up? Any of
No.
those?
They shouldn't, because there can't be a solution that's correct for a column that messes up a row, right?
In theory, I mean, it could be that the number of circles in a particular row or column matters, and not the placement. So,
Well, you know that at least placement matters. Hard to tell if
Yeah.
the number does as well.
What about this?
That's a shape.
No change.
Okay, I move
Keep
it up.
moving that one because we know C wants
I move
more.
it up the column.
No change.
Final one.
No change.
Leave
At
it
all.
there.
Okay, it might want 3
Leave it
then.
there.
No change.
I add, move, and remove discs until I get a change in C, or until I run out of options.
Okay. I mean, you can just brute force it. Like, you could say you do that to the whole thing.
I don't know. I don't know.
One sec. If you want to brute force this column exactly, I will give it to you, but then you're not allowed to use that anymore. Yeah, it's this.
What other colors have changed?
None.
Okay.
I'm going to recommend you come back to this.
All right.
Wait, let me finish drawing.
Okay.
Thanks.
Although you do have the answer to row B.
I do have the answer to what?
Row B, theoretically.
Column B?
Yes, column B. Sorry.
When do we get the answer to column B?
B2
That was the result of an
Oh,
inside check someone made.
I got it.
Like,
hang
you don't
on.
know the exact answer, but you know that, like, you have your B.
If
There's
I
only
do
be one
this,
thing
does it light
associated
up?
with the letter. What?
If I do that, does it light up?
No.
Okay. Where's the shot?
Okay.
B26. I don't know. Alright, maybe we just look around the room.
Okay.
Yeah, I think. So if the B has to do with the statue and the A, C, and D were all on the computer, that means we need the password.
There's a 16 up there. Is that actually there?
That is there.
Okay. There's no letters or anything next to it, right?
Well,
Nope.
this is dwelling 16, so that's just.
If you investigate the yellow box,
Yeah. What's
the
it-
yard's yellow metal case is marked with the number 16 and has several manufacturer warnings advising you not to open or meddle with it.
Lick it!
Can not to open it.
Does it look like it's been fiddled or tampered with?
Roll an investigation check.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
No.
This guy follows manufacturer warnings. There's a lot of manufacturer warnings in here.
So with that password, we think that the A is probably capitalized.
Which A?
So you're thinking that
The
the
A?
umlaut
Yeah.
it's capitalized.
I mean,
and the
I think so.
underlines might mean they're numbers.
Potentially. I mean, since the S's can't repeat, even if it's capitalized, then theoretically the A should be the capital letter if those markings indicate that those three need to be switched out.
Right.
So that's
Also
the,
of note, you need to get it to 10 characters.
Yeah. Oh, that's also true. It needs to be 10 characters.
So we could try to 25 again.
Are slashes considered special characters?
Yes.
Okay.
So while you all are huddled around the computer, the puzzler reappears. The guy with the fuzzy hat. He's like, poof. He's like, hi there! And everyone jumps at the start. And it's like, all right, so you guys are running a little short on time. I will give you the ability to bypass this and move on to the puzzles within if you'd like. But in order to fully complete the challenge, you will need the password before you leave.
Sure.
Is that the choice of the group?
I don't know. Do you guys want to try to move on, or do we want to?
Pretty much, do you want to focus on this, or do you want to try another puzzle and come back to it?
I guess we can come back to it.
It's totally your choice.
I think another puzzle sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, he throws a piece of cloth over the keyboard, types in the password, hits enter, and then that little box goes away. News to try again, just lock the computer and open it again.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, so you
I
have
run
access to
puzzle
the
A.
computer now.
Yeah, let's go to puzzle A.
All right.
Oh gosh. Slime, a
The
taco.
exe boots, and it's and there's a little like jingle, and then a mechanized voice goes, "Get the slime to the taco."
Is this a sliding puzzle? It's a sliding puzzle.
It's a
Yeah.
sound puzzle.
I've played Pokemon. Hang on. Let's see. That's no good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. God damn it. Let's get them here. Here. That's no good. There's no way to stop them there. Okay.
Oh god. It's impossible to look at like the entire board at once for some reason.
Yeah, it's tricky.
Okay. So it's one of these. Could be this one. Oh. How do I get them there?
Wait, do we actually confirm it is a sliding puzzle yet?
It is a sliding puzzle.
Okay.
Yeah. So it looks like to win this puzzle, we have to get the person to this space or this space, but I think it's this one because that's naturally there's a barrier here at the bottom. So it would mean we have to get them into this between these two rocks here.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So, does it? If I click on the slime, does it appear that he's obviously selected?
Yes.
So a border surrounds it.
Yeah.
I click on the taco and try and slide the taco.
Yeah.
That actually succeeds.
Oh my god.
All right. I'm gonna slide the taco over to the far right because I'm pretty sure this puzzle is impossible without doing this.
Okay. Yeah.
I slide the slime to the far right. I slide the slime down.
Nice.
Okay. It plays a little victory jingle, and then this rock moves.
What the hell? 12?
Yep.
Okay. Is there anything else to do in this puzzle?
Nope, it just closes.
Okay, that's a 12.
All right.
A12. Okay,
Why is
let's
it-
go to C.
Oh, I see. Amy, Bill, Cam, Effie, Frank, and Graham come across.
This is why
Oh,
you need the
oh.
piece of paper.
In the box was an axe, a bow, a club, a dagger.
An escutcheon, for the record, is a shield.
Okay, a flail and a glaive. If all the following statements are true, who has what piece of gear? Cam doesn't use bladed weapons. Discussion doesn't have an N or an M in their name. Okay. So.
What did you
Escutcheon.
say about the SQ, Theon?
It's a shield.
How do you pronounce that?
Field.
I don't know. I think it's a escutcheon, but someone told me it was something else the other day, and I believe them.
Okay.
So
So the shield goes to either Effie or Bill. The club user only has one vowel in their name. Okay. Club is either.
Hey,
What's a
does,
glaive?
Y count as a vowel in this?
a glaive is like a spear with a weird blade that does slashing damage. Sorry, what?
Does a Y count as a vowel for the purposes of statement 3?
It does not give you that answer, but you should be able to solve it without it.
Okay.
Frank's weapon in does bludgeoning damage. Okay, so it's the club or the flail.
Don't flails have spikes on them?
Yeah, but generally they're listed as bludgeoning.
Okay. The axe user doesn't have an A in their name.
Which of these have a thrown variant?
Axe and
thrown variant.
dagger.
The dagger has a thrown variant. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure the axe is Bill because throwing axes is a throwing thing, right?
Yeah, so just come to your conclusion as to who has
I'm
what.
gonna say,
List them out for me.
Bill for axe.
Okay.
I'm gonna put that down. It's solved. Graham likes his weapons to do slashing damage.
Does a glaive have a throwing component?
No.
Do daggers do slashing or piercing?
Piercing.
Piercing.
Okay. So a glaive is going to be Graham. Because nothing else there should do slashing.
You're right.
Club user doesn't have an M in their name.
So it's not Amy. It could be. It's not Bill because Bill has the thing. So it's Frank. Frank would have the club. If that's the case.
Well.
And his weapon does bludgeoning damage, so that makes sense.
Well, we haven't ruled out Frank using a shield yet.
No, I know. I'm just thinking because right now.
Oh wait.
People who can wield a club could have been.
No.
Could have been.
Frank is definitely the shield because the escutcheon user doesn't have an N or an M in their name. So Frank is definitely not
Frank
the
has
shield
an
user.
N.
Frank has an N.
So
yeah.
Frank is the.
So the club can only be wielded by Amy, Bill, Cam, or Frank.
Yeah, it's Frank.
So it's Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Amy
Frank's
uses weapons with A in their name. So Amy uses the bow or the escutcheon.
Amy
Can we figure out who uses?
Frank uses the club because he can't use the flail, or he could have used the flail, but he's using the club, which means we figured that out. The escutcheon is either Bill or Effie, so it's not Bill, so it must be Effie. So Effie has the shield.
Effie has the escutcheon.
Yeah, because it says the escutcheon doesn't have an N or an M in their name, and the only N or M-less names are Bill and Effie.
Oh,
so,
great. That's the escutcheon.
If Bill has a thrown weapon, also that also solves the Bill.
That means that Amy uses a bow.
Amy would have a bow. And then
who all is left?
Cam would have the dagger, I guess.
No, Cam doesn't use bladed
weapons.
Cam has a flail.
Dana would have the dagger, I guess.
And Dana has a dagger. All right.
Okay, can you list off the 7 for me?
Bill has an axe. Amy has a bow. Frank has a club. Dana has a dagger. Effie has a shield. Cam has a flail. Graham has a glaive.
That is correct.
So Bill and Amy are swapped, and Cam and Frank are swapped letter-wise.
I mean, that wasn't why, but the answer that pops up, you solve it, it goes like da-da-ding, and then the screen goes blank. It gives you C29, or just 29. This is in file C. So the numbers 29 pops up, and then the program closes.
Okay.
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 Cool.
Let's click on D.
Yeah.
You click it, and it says this file has been corrupted.
Great. I run it in administrator mode.
You don't have access to that. You don't know his password yet.
No, he already entered the password.
Yeah, I know, but you need to re-enter it when you try to boot administrator mode. You know this, Dan.
My theory is that it's D16. Maybe.
Why? That's
Like 16.
random. What?
Dwelling 16.
Ooh. That sounds like something Nick wouldn't have thought of.
Well, let's go try what we have, because we might be able to figure it out based on that.
Yeah, that's true.
You want to try another vault?
And
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So just to make sure I gave you all the right numbers, can you read back what you have so far?
A1, 2.
B26 and C29.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So we figured out C, so how does that correspond to 29?
I have no idea. Unless 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. C is, so that's 13. No. Unless those are 5s, so that'd be 8.
Do you want to vocalize what you're working on? Because that might help people figure it out.
I'm thinking that maybe the letters or numbers where they are in the alphabet. And perhaps the 29 could be the additive, or the sum of the values of the circle, like where the circles are placed. Like each circle, each square would represent, in theory, a value of of some sort of combination between, like, for example, C and H. Which then, if we place these numbers in in these circles in that order, those numbers combined would get us 29.
Wait, I
I think
have
that takes us too high.
I have a theory. I just need to do some math.
Well, if they were based on places in the alphabet, but if it was just 1 through 5 in each row, it might still take us too high.
Let's see. What was A's? A was 12.
Yeah.
A is 12.
Okay, so let's see. To get 12, I need.
Because I don't think it's where they are in the alphabet.
For A, I need to zoom in a lot. For A, I put one here and here, and that should solve A. Correct?
It does not.
It's not.
That can't be right because we know I's right.
Yeah, in fact, putting it there turns I off.
But C29 came out to binary so nicely.
You're damn close.
Are they 1s and 0s?
Yeah, so if you read binary C from top to bottom, it would be 29 as the sum exactly.
Okay.
Which is an odd coinky-dink, which also starts with the letter C.
All right. So how do you do binary 12 then? Is that it?
What if I put it here, Chris?
Can you go from the top? Yeah.
Or Nick?
That is correct. This turns it on.
Wait, mine turned on A?
Yes. And now I need to go resolve everything for what Drew just did. Hold on.
I
A
didn't do it.
is correct. This is still right, I think. We haven't changed that. Let me take a quick look to make sure on that, though. Okay,
Yeah, I don't know
so
exactly
I
what
is
I'm
correct, A is correct, B is also correct.
It is?
Yep.
And so
Well,
how many circles are
guys,
left?
So let's try.
force D because
16.
there's only one more column that's not solved.
Why don't we try 16 since that's our best
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
bet.
Okay, hold on. Put them down one by one.
Yeah.
How many circles are left? 4?
You actually can't get 16 with this.
Can we just fill in D? No.
Yeah, we can't get 16. That's a good point because we'd have to remove this one here.
Can we put in 1, 2, 3 in the top because we know that J is right.
Okay,
And then-
go ahead and put those down.
So put this one here.
What happens?
This turns green.
All right. Put this one here,
This turns green.
and then put the other one at the top.
And that turns green, and with a click, the door hisses open.
Got there.
Sweet.
All right, so yeah, there is like a little floating blue and white cube, and the puzzler just appears like, cool, thank you, and he grabs it. And it's like, well, you've almost passed. Now just get that password, and you'll be all done.
Okay.
Cool.
Ryan, can anyone hear him? Is it just me?
Nope.
No.
He went black.
Okay.
On the screen, was there a number to call tech support?
There was not a number to call tech support. I'll put you back to the desktop.
Can we call?
Even if there was a number to call tech support, you do not have a phone.
Can I try to? Is the gun's covered with tape, right? Can we try to pull the tape off the gun? Is that
Yeah, sure. It's just decorative.
Okay.
And the gun is not loaded, so you can't just shoot the computer.
I'm not going to shoot the computer.
Can we try percussive maintenance?
Come on, guys, you're so close.
Is
Just
the
one
bazooka
more puzzle and you're done. You're doing so well.
All the other puzzles were easier.
Yeah, that's true.
The
You've actually
entire-
come really close to the answer to this puzzle while trying to solve other puzzles, which is kind of funny.
Does it have to do with binary?
No.
Rip. Maybe the letters. Oh. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What's S's place in the alphabet? Try that. Try S and W where they are in the alphabet. Those are the numbers.
I don't know. 18.
U-R-S. This will be 19?
Oh, I was close.
Yeah, S is 19.
19.
P-U-V-W. W is 8. W is 20. Or no. Was it 19? Hang on. No, hang on.
23.
I think so. No,
22. If Z is 26, Y would be 25.
it'd be 20,
24.
23, I think.
23, I think, yeah.
So what did
So-
you guess with the password?
So then it would be PA19 S23 ORD.
Ding, 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 ding.
Boom.
It unlocks. You have access to administrator mode now, or whatever. And congratulations, you finished. And you see the front door of the apartment open up.
Wait, before we leave, I run Puzzle D in administrator mode.
Oh, it looks like it used to be like a solve this chess game in 3 moves type thing.
Ah.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright,
Puzzler, your puzzle's broken.
before we leave, can we change the password?
Fuck with this guy.
Yeah.
I will change it to something.
To what your opinion of the best waifu is.
I will write. Here, I got it. So we have access to everything. So I will get a druidic font.
You're just gonna go like find it on the
Because
internet and
that's a
download
language I
it.
know that other people don't. Actually, no, even better. I'm just gonna. I learned Expo languages for my background. Nick, I'm gonna write this in Abyssal. I'm gonna write the best waifu in Persona 5 in the language of demons.
So what is your call on best waifu, or do you just fast forward to the
You
end
don't have to
of
read
the
it. This
video?
to find out.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, that is the end of this floor.
Oh, jeez.
Beat it with like 10 minutes to spare. Congrats, guys.
We're forcing our way through part of the light bulb puzzle.
Oh,
I never
So-
expect.
So
wait,
yeah,
that's Irma's
tacos,
problem.
man.
Tacos?
Sliding tacos.
Oh yeah.
That was when our that's when everything changed for us.
Yeah, I think it clicked with the taco. All right, so yeah, that's where we stand so far. We don't really have time to start another floor. Even the mini floors take more than 10 minutes. So yeah, how do you want to? I guess while you get out there, the puzzler congratulates you. Um,
We get a
and
prize, right?
what?
We get a prize, right?
Yeah. So yeah, sure. Let's do that now. You can go to one of the many interstitial floors. Where you walk into a white room that is like also like very metallic, but it looks softer than where you just were. Um, and there's a big like bubbly gumball machine with like packages inside, and a person in a lab coat turns. It's like very startled at you guys coming in. Like, hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Greetings.
What? I didn't expect visitors of your looks around variety. Uh,
Are you in line? Can I put my corn here in the gumball machine?
sure.
I do that
Go
and try and get
ahead.
a gumball.
Okay. There's a big crank because this machine is like way
Oh, we
bigger
have
than you.
coins, and it's a gumball machine.
Yeah.
Uh.
All right. Could you roll a D% for me? 1D100.
Oh, we get to roll it on the fun table.
Yeah.
Oh man, wait. Nick, I have like this D120.
What? Oh, yeah, sure. You can use that. I'll come up with something if you roll above 100.
Christ.
All right. Dan, you are going to get. Where did I put this list? I just had it. Give me a moment.
Huh. What do you think, chat? Should I roll this?
Go for it.
Yes.
There we go.
I have a D60 somewhere.
Yeah, where did I had like a ton of these just sitting around. I cannot find them right this second for whatever reason. Oh, it's tucked away over on some stupid part of my computer. Here it is. Okay. You find Fleetfoot sandals, which I guess you can't really wear.
Do they have Velcro on them?
Yeah, sure, they're Velcro. So yeah,
Right.
anyway, a little like plastic package about the size of a shoebox drops out. You open it, there are sandals inside. The guy picks it up, pulls out a big book, leafs through it, and it's like, oh yeah, Fleetfoot sandals. This will give you an edge on speed if you wear them, although that could be difficult if it looks at your feet.
Hey, who is this guy? What's his name?
Do you ask him?
Yes.
He goes,
What's your
oh,
name?
my name's Leon.
Hi, Leon. Do you want to trade something for these sandals?
That is not allowed. We have very specific rules here in the fantasy gachapon.
I knew it.
Huh.
Are
you looking for better representation?
I'm fine. Anyway, who'd like to go next?
I'll go. I'll take out a. Did you use your coin or just any coin? That,
He used the gold coin that you guys got at the beginning.
Okay, but it was no different from any other coin, right?
I mean, it had a different pressing, but it is otherwise.
All right. Well, I won't do that. But I'll take out the coin, and
Okay.
I'm gonna place it in there, and I'm gonna turn it to the left.
There's a
Okay.
bunch. You're gonna turn it the opposite direction.
It doesn't go that way.
I
It
try
just
again.
kind of pushes.
All right. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna take out the coin, and I'm gonna try to trick shot it in.
Go for it. You see, Leon is getting upset at this, but isn't saying anything.
Good.
Roll your dex.
All right. How do I do this one?
It's just dex, or you could do sleight of hand if you have it.
No. 6.
Yeah, you miss. It rolls
So
away.
what do I get?
So now that he has finished futzing around, Ryan, you get
I go pick it up.
a needle of knowledge. It is a dart, and Hitting a ranged attack with this needle grants you immediate knowledge about your target.
Oh.
Yeah, so here I will. I'll send you some. I'll send you some details on it.
Vivian, you should go before me. Kristen?
What?
Oh, hey, you should go. You should go
Yeah.
before me.
Oh, okay.
Get your cool stuff.
For the machine?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, I object and give her advantage.
Nice. Okay, so you could roll 2 numbers and pick which one you want.
Okay.
Okay, Ryan, I have just sent you details of your needle of knowledge. Okay, so you rolled a 34 and a 94. Which one do you want?
My numbers are good.
I'll take the 94.
Okay. You're going to get the Tome of Beasts.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Oh. Okay.
This giant tome contains information about every beast existing. There's more knowledge on every single beast than most people learn in their lifetime. This is not super useful right this minute. I'll send you what it's supposed to do, so you can know what it does out of this game. But generally, what you're going to use it for is you can take an action to study a beast and learn its weaknesses and resistances.
Oh, interesting.
Cool. All right. I'm gonna
I
do it.
try and turn the gear again without inserting a coin.
Nothing happens.
I try to bum some change off of Leon.
He will not give you more coins.
I'm gonna go for it. I put the coin in. I turn to the right this time because that's enough references that the audience won't get.
All right. Roll your die.
All right. I'm just gonna roll it, and then since it's really hard to determine what's up, I'm just gonna point my finger randomly at the die without looking at it,
Okay.
and that's the one that is gonna be.
Sure.
All right. 58.
Okay. 58. You get the Sombrero of Battle Readiness.
The sombrero of battle readiness. What does that do?
You can't be surprised, and you get +2 on initiative rolls.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yep.
I'll put it on my head.
All right, so yeah, that is your prize for clearing that quickly.
Huh.
I give my sandals to some other party member who has feet.
Who would like the Fleetfoot sandals?
I mean,
Brian, are you trying to say yes? I can't really hear you.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
type it in the chat, Ryan. Sandals sound good for a monk. I'll take the sandals.
Cool. Your speed is increased by another 5 feet, so like an extra space.
Can't be surprised.
All right.
+2 initiative.
I mean, sure, I'll take the sandals.
There we
Wait,
go.
What?
Now your voice is coming in, but your mouth isn't moving at the same time.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so it is now 11:05. I guess Leon just kind of like escorts you out that door, like back out the way you came, and so you go to a slightly different promenade with that goes further up, and you'll enter that third floor at the start of the next segment.
In 15 minutes.
Yeah.
What?
All right.
So yeah, I guess we will take our break now. Brian, if you want to continue troubleshooting what the fuck is going on with your computer, that'd be appreciated. But otherwise, we can just banter, chat. I'm going to go grab something real quick.
Cool.
We'll be back shortly.
More tea.
I'm gonna stand up for a second.
Seems wise.
And legs. Okay, that's good. All right. All right, so looks like they got up. I was gonna ask him how he can pick things up without his hands.